Okay, this is the Cgs Studio Tour. We enter in, it is not nearly as glamorous as one might think. It is a very tiny room. As you can see, it comfortably sits about 4 people, and we often pack 8. So here we have a whole bunch of microphones, soundboard, 2 computers, more microphones, desk, some original artwork here that I've received over time. There's much more to hang up, just don't have all the time and money for all the frames and everything. Here is our rack of studio trades and magazines and manga. Some more original artwork. This is all kind of like done just for CGS, which is very cool. Of course, we have our resident drawer boxes, which house more of our library. Some Who's Who bound edition, which is very nice. New Kirby 5.0 book, which is really sweet, just came out. Bunch of other stuff that has to be sorted through. Have the CGS guy in balloon form. One of our listeners from Florida, Pasquale, Balloonissimo. He'll actually be at the Super Show doing balloon guys, so that's awesome. And boy, there's really not much to show here. So for those who are interested in our technical and how we do things here, we have this killer 12 input mixer, because we have so many microphones and phone calls and music and everything coming in. We have an Alesis 3630 compressor there, for anyone who knows about that kind of stuff. Over here we have our headphone amps, because there are often 8 of us in the room and we all have headphones and you can't run splitters, otherwise you have no sound. The interview stuff is handled over here. We use Vonage for our phone line, because it's basically all you can eat for one fixed price. So we have a dedicated Comcast high-speed line just for the Vonage line, and separate one for the in-house computers. We have a Telos 1 digital hybrid. This is the device that radio stations use to route phone calls. So those phone calls are run what's called a mix-minus. They go into the mixer and then back out to the phone so that people on the phone can hear everyone's input, because it's all fed through our microphones. I have this Macintosh here, which is the old computer, which I use to play all the sound files on, and they run through the mixer, which then goes into the other computer, which is our main recording computer. So all that machine does is just record the audio stream. And that's really all the mystery. We have 2 microphones. 2 of these are MXL 990s. Peter and I have those. And then the rest of the microphones are what am I trying to say? Shure SM57s. So we have 5 of those. We have 4 out right now, and the other ones we only hook up when we have the extra person. This mixer is a Soundcraft Spirit Folio. It was actually donated by one of our listeners about 2 years ago, which was extremely generous, because the mixer this big is not exactly cheap, and we pretty much use it to its fullest capabilities. And boy, that's really it. That's as exciting as this studio gets. I mean, as you can see, we're very cramped, but of course the only other option is paying a monthly fee to rent some bigger space, and that is just not in the budget, so we stick to this room here. I do use some cool software. It actually simulates an old cart system. It's called Soundbite. I think it's about 30 bucks. It's for Mac. And you load up the sound files, and then with one keystroke you can just play the sound file. And you can have it fade in and fade out to where you want it. You can have it repeat, all that kind of good stuff. So I have the controls here. Ooh, look, a Super Show ticket. Did you buy your ticket for Super Show? Come on, this is your chance. Get it. All right, well that's about it. Oh, this is pretty cool. Some people might appreciate this. We have 5 clocks from all around the world. We got LA, New York, Paris, Moscow, and Tokyo all set up. So we always know what time it is wherever all of our listeners are. It's great fun. Alright, well this is the studio. If anybody has any specific questions about any equipment we use or anything, just let us know. Thanks.